Hi, it's Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Heading into the weekend, the middle weekend of March, and spring right around the corner. Spring starts on Monday, but we've got a little taste of winter before spring gets here. For instance, Saturday night into Sunday morning, we have a freeze watch in effect for all of these counties here in light blue. That does include Smith County and Gregg County and Wood and Upshur County Camp. Also Franklin, Titus, Morris County are included in that freeze watch. Cherokee County and Nacogdoches County, all the way to San Augustine and Sabine County in that freeze watch. The reason is that we're going to have overnight lows in the lower 30s, maybe some outlying areas, upper 20s. Let's discuss and take a little deeper look at that. For instance, look at Mount Pleasant. This is going to be Sunday morning, Saturday night into Sunday morning. 29 for the overnight low. 28 out at Sulphur Springs. 28 up at Boston. 30 at Pittsburgh. 30 around Linden. In our central counties, Gilmer and Mineola, just a touch below freezing. I think Tyler can get down to 31 or 32 Sunday morning. Longview down to 32. Henderson and Jacksonville just above the freezing mark. But for instance, Palestine down to 31. And just because we have 33 at Jacksonville and 33 at Henderson doesn't mean that some outlying areas, for instance, maybe Rusk gets down to 31 or 32 degrees. Alto, Mount Enterprise, Laneville, places like that could get down just a notch below the freezing mark. So that's why the freeze watch is in effect. Deep East Texas may be a little warmer down here. 34 at Nacogdoches, 36 at Lufkin. Angelina County is not included in the freeze watch, nor are Houston and Trinity counties, with overnight lows forecast to be in the mid-30s. But Shelby County and San Augustine and Sabine counties are forecast to be in the low to mid-30s. So even though we're showing 34, 35 here, again, outlying areas could dip to around 31 or 32 degrees. So the freeze watch is in effect Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then again Sunday night into Monday morning. And as I mentioned, spring does arrive on Monday. Record low temperatures for Sunday. Tyler down to 26. So these won't challenge record lows. Longview's record low of 19 will be safe. 1923 is when that record low was set. And Lufkin's record low of 27 back in 1988 will also be safe. Average lows this time of the year, just to give you some perspective, 48 to 49 across the area. So the fact that we're dipping to 31 or 32, we're running about 17 degrees below average. All right, what's the cause of the colder air? Well, it's a cold front that came through, of course, Thursday night, and that cooler air is coming in, and then we're getting a reinforcing shot of some cooler air with a front that will drop through. Also notice the flow here coming out of Canada and dipping all the way down into East Texas. It starts to change Sunday afternoon with more of a west to southwest flow, and so we should start to see a warm up in the middle part of next week. But over the weekend, it'll be a cool weekend with highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s with this cool weather pattern. A lot of clouds around too. I don't think you'll see much in the way of sunshine Saturday or Sunday, and spring could also start kind of cloudy. In fact, a lot of next week looks cloudy before we start to see some sunshine ahead of our next cold front. So overnight lows in the 10-day temperature trend. Saturday morning's overnight low will be in the upper 30s, but Sunday morning down to 31. Monday morning close to freezing. We begin to moderate up to 42 on Tuesday, upper 50s Wednesday, lower 60s Thursday and Friday, and then a little cooler on Saturday, and then back up to the upper 50s by Sunday the 26th and around the 27th. All right, and when we take a look at the temperature outlook, March 25th through the 31st, so this is the next 8 to 14 days when it's all averaged out. Daytime highs, nighttime lows, colder than average temperatures are forecast for the West Coast. Warmer than average temperatures are forecast down over Florida. And here across East Texas and the Southern Plains, we're talking about temperatures right around average for this time of the year. So what is average? 71 during the day, 49 at night. So except for the next couple of mornings, next couple of days, when it's in the 50s, generally over the next 8 to 14 days, our temperatures should be very close to average, if not a little bit above. In fact, we'll see that here on our 10-day temperature trend. And these especially cooler temperatures here in the next 3 days, when compared to your average high of 70, this will be the weighted part of the average that kind of pulls that outlook down, that takes it back down to saying near average temperatures. Because otherwise, once we get to Wednesday, we're above average Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, next Saturday, next Sunday, and the following Monday as we start to get our way toward the end of March and get closer and closer to April. Little front here Thursday night into Friday morning. A couple of showers and thunderstorms will be possible along that front. Otherwise, we're fairly dry for the week. High pressure Saturday afternoon over Oklahoma, slowly drifting to the east. So we keep a north wind in our forecast. Slow clearing by Sunday morning. Some light rain showers over South Texas. And then the clouds begin to increase here Monday for the start of spring. Winds also turning to the south. So there may be some fog. A dewy Monday morning is also possible. Rainfall for the month of not November, but for March. So far, we're talking about 3/4 of an inch last Thursday, 1/4 of an inch on Friday, an inch and a quarter on the 9th, and of course, about an inch and a quarter Thursday night. Rain chances now going over the next 7 days. We're looking at no rain chance on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. 30% chance for some morning light rain showers Wednesday. Thursday, a 40% chance of rain. Friday, a 50% chance of rain. And then it should be quiet to start next weekend. The following Sunday, in about 8 days, we have another chance for some showers. All right, let's take a look at the rainfall outlook over the next 7 days. We just showed you that day-by-day breakdown. We could do it another way by taking a look at the color contours and the legends here on the left. So over the next 3 days, rainfall is non-existent. All right, so that's good. Let's go ahead and jump ahead to Monday and Tuesday, and you'll see some just light rain, maybe a couple spits of drizzle. That's about it. And then we get to next Wednesday and Thursday. This is when we could pick up maybe 1/2 inch of rain to 3/4 of an inch of rain around the area. So that's with the front that comes through. A little bit of rain Wednesday, but then the front Thursday into Friday. All right, hour by hour forecast for Saturday. North winds, plenty of clouds, and all in all, a cooler than average day. That high temperature is going to top out in the mid-50s, right around 55 to 56 degrees across East Texas. Looking at our northern counties, high temperature about 56 in Pittsburgh and Mount Pleasant. In our central counties, we'll see high temperatures right around 57 at Tyler, Longview, Gilmer, Mineola, Athens, Jacksonville, Canton, and Carthage. So a cool, cloudy day, deep East Texas. Cloud cover, maybe a degree warmer. Lufkin up to 58, for instance. Crockett up to 58. Nacogdoches up to 58 degrees. And that brings us to our Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So Saturday again, patchy drizzle in the morning. Otherwise a high of 57. 55 on Sunday. Down to freezing Monday morning. 58 Monday afternoon. 65 Tuesday. And then 76 Wednesday with some morning showers followed by some afternoon sunshine. We have scattered thunderstorms Thursday night, Friday morning. Highs fall from 79 to 73 on Friday, and then kind of warm back up a little bit. Saturday up to 76. Some scattered morning thunderstorms will be possible Sunday with a high temperature around 76 and then 74 to round out your 10-day forecast. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus, and have a great weekend and happy spring.